formulas used in break-even analysis with single products, right? So the last thing we need to talk about is this conversion of profit after tax. So in every question, if you are given a question that the profit after tax is 12%, for instance. Now, when they say the profit after tax is 12%, convert that profit after tax to profit before tax. We'll get there. I'm just telling you that this is what you need to do. Conversion of profit after tax to profit before tax is equals to profit after tax divided by 1 minus what? 1 minus tax rate. Let me see if I actually write another note on that part. I think I didn't put it. I didn't put it. The question. So we will get there. So I'm just giving you this so that you know conversion of what? Profit after tax to profit after tax to profit before tax to profit before tax, right? To profit before tax. Conversion of profit after tax to profit before tax is this. So this is the formula, right? We'll get there. So, and that is all about these formulas, right? Please, immediately after this class, right, go to the YouTube and watch the video again so that you jot down the formula, right? You put down the formula, right? Your material will get to you. Because I needed to do something, right? Because I needed to add the one of multiple products, right? So that I will not send it twice. So it's kind of stressful. So when I finish, so no. So when I'm done with everything, I will send it. Please, I will send it out. But for now, we'll still be. You go to the YouTube, make use of the YouTube and use it to form your notes so that we can move on, please. Now, if this is established, now let's quickly look at. I will delete all these ones. So now let's quickly look at questions. Right? Let's quickly look at questions under a single product. Now, this is one of the questions under the single product. Illustration 1. Fully Limited produce and sells bottled water from its factory. The company's management account reveals the following. Reveals what? The following. Class, let me say this again. Let me go back. Let me say this again. I'm coming. Let me go back to. Okay. Now, I'll come back to this last paragraph here. Now, let me show it in full so that's when you want to write. It should also be noted that where sales volume increases, the variable cost will do what? The variable cost would also increase in line with the sales volume. Class, what it means is that when your sales is 50 units, right? You want to make a sales of 50 units, the variable cost you will incur in the process will be different from when your sales volume is 100 units. So this is to tell you that variable cost changes in line with what? The sales volume. If the sales volume increases, the variable cost will also what? Will also increases. If the sales volume decreases, the variable cost will also what? Decreases. Now, that is that. Now, let's quickly go back to the question. Fully Limited produces and sell bottled water from its factory. The company's management account reveals the following. Sales volume, 400 bottles. Sales price, you can see selling price. This is the selling price, 250 per bottle. Variable cost, this is variable cost per unit because it is per one, not total. Now, the fixed cost for the month is this. Prepare a contribution income statement for 400 bottles, right? Prepare an income statement to show profit if one bottle is what? If one bottle is what? Is produced. If one bottle is what? Is produced. So we will look at that. Now, the first thing is the contribution. What is the formula for calculating contribution, class? Sales minus what? Variable cost. This is contribution, not contribution per unit. It is contribution. Your total sales minus your variable cost will give you your what? Will give you contribution. Now, let's say suggested solution, right? Suggested solution, right? Now, determination, the name of the company, don't forget presentation, right? Kunle Limited, determination of contribution, prepare a contribution income statement. Preparation of contribution income statement or determination of contribution income statement for the 400 bottles, right? Which is A. So we do this one as 1, right? So if that is established, we go and check our sales, right? This is a single product because we're not told that, oh, they have 2 products, right? Now, sales, 2 naira, let me put 1 naira sign, another naira sign, right? So, okay. So now, when you look at this now, what is the selling price? You can see that the selling price per bottle, you can see the selling price per bottle is 250 per bottle. Is that not so? One bottle is 250. Is that not so? So now, and they say they want to produce 400 bottles. Look at it, 400 what? 400 bottles. Is that not so? 400. It is for 400 bottles class. 400 bottles, right? So if one bottle is 250 per bottle, now the sales will be 250 times what? 400 bottles, right? Class, is that not so? Hello?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Times
Yes, sir.
400 bottles. Thank you. Times 400 bottles, right? So what is the sales class? What is the sales? Quickly.
10,000. 100,000. 100,000.
100,000. Thank you. Now, what will be the variable cost? Variable cost. Let me scroll down. Variable cost, right? Now, what is the variable cost? Look at it. You can see that the variable cost per bottle is 500 bottles. Don't forget that they say we should do for 400 bottles. 400 bottles, right? Now, if one bottle is 150 per bottle, and there is a sales volume of 400. Don't forget that your variable cost is in line with your sales, right? Right? So therefore, we can have 150 times 400 bottles.
We have 60,000. 60,000.
Okay, 60,000. Thank you. Now, I know say I won't go join class. Thank you. Now, so, coming. Okay, this is only the cost, so there is no need for me to come in. That is 600 bottles, right? 600, right?
60,000.
60,000. Okay, thank you. Now, what is the difference? You will now get your contribution. What is the difference?
40,000.
Okay, this is your total contribution. You can see it's your contribution. Sales minus variable cost will give you what? Contribution, right? And this is your contribution class. So 40,000 is your contribution, and we are done with this question, right? It's as simple as ABC. And this is your what? Your contribute. Your country what? Your contribution class. Now, that is what the question requires. Contribution income statement. Now, if this is the contribution income statement, the next question says that we only need the income statement to show profit if one bottle is produced. We just only need one bottle. So you don't need to multiply. Class, if you want to determine the income statement, it means profit or loss. You don't need to multiply by any bottles because you only need one bottle, not 400 bottles. Class, are we following? Are we following?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. So you don't need to multiply since the question says that it's just only one bottle, right? So now let me quickly copy this. I think I need to go, but let me quickly complete this. Okay. Number 2. Okay. So this is not there, right? So just only for one bottle, we have your selling. So since it is only for one bottle, you have your selling price because selling price is per bottle. Class, selling price is what? Selling price is per bottle, and you just need only one bottle. You don't need 400 bottles, right? Now, selling price, the selling price is 250. Now, if the selling price is 250, the variable cost, what will be the variable cost given to us per bottle? Let me put it like this.
That's
Selling
150.
price,
150.
okay,
One
per bottle.
150.
Variable cost per bottle, right? Now, because it is one bottle, right? 150. So what will be the contribution now? When you minus selling price per bottle, minus contribution per bottle, you have contribution per unit, contribution per bottle, because it is per one, not total. Now, when you multiply it by the numbers of bottles, that is when you have total contribution. Class, are we getting the gist? So when you minus selling price per bottle minus variable cost per bottle, we give you contribution per one bottle per one because it is one. Contribution per bottle. So what do we have? What is the contribution per bottle? 100.
100.
Thank you. And the question says that it is profit. Oh, it is profit, not contribution. So you go further and say your fixed cost. Then the fixed cost you have to use is fixed cost per unit because all what you are doing here is per bottle. Fixed cost per bottle. That is what you will use. You will not use the total fixed cost. Now, you can see you are given what? Class, you are given the total fixed cost. This is total fixed cost. Fixed cost for the month is what? 35,000. This is total fixed cost. Now, if I want to get fixed cost per bottle, what will I do, class? If I want to get fixed cost per bottle, what will I do? What should I do? Sorry. What should I do?
35,000
35 divided by
divided
400.
by the unit.
400. Thank you. 35
35
divided by
divided by 400.
400 bottles, not 400. 400
Mm.
bottles, right? 35 naira
400
divided by
bottles.
400 bottles will give you the fixed cost per bottle, and that is the end of this class. So, 35, right? 35 divided by 400 bottles. 400 bottles, right? So 400 bottles will give you the cost per bottle, right? We give you the cost per what? Per bottle, and that is the end of this class. So what do you have, class?
We have 87.5.
87 naira
87
50 kobo.
point 87 naira 50 kobo, right? So
Yes, sir.
class, thank you. Class, now what is the income? What is now the income?
12
Because when
naira
you
50 kobo.
150 kobo.
okay, thank you. Thank you. And that is the end of this class. Thank you so much. I think I need to go. So income, right? Income or the profit is what? What is the profit?
12
naira
naira
50 kobo.
12 naira 50
5.
kobo.
Okay,
Okay,
50
thank you so much. Thank you. So you can see, and it is as simple as ABC. That is what we are doing at Next Gen Professional Associate. We will teach you. We will teach you, right? You will pass. You will still use it, right? In every area, any field you want to go into, either being it cost accountant or management accountant or anyone, right? So, and that is the end of this question. So, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And you can see I have some questions here. It's under single products, but guess what? I just saw it now that this question was tested, I think, last two diets. This particular question. Interesting. So I just saw it this afternoon. It was tested last two diets thereabouts. We'll look at this question on Tuesday. So everyone, thank you so much. We'll look at it. Don't worry. Just go back to the YouTube, check